You know, one of the golden rules that you learn, particularly working in politics and media, and particularly if you are the sitting government currently of the moment, as is, of course, the Labour Party headed up by Sir Keir Starmer, is to make sure that you keep the mainstream media on side. Oh yes, there's always going to be many people, of course, like Pippa from The Guardian, that will gush about you forever, seemingly because, of course, they think whatever you're doing, freezing whole people to death this winter, is the right thing to do, whether they want to publicly admit it or not. What's fascinating though is this, you see, when you send out a minister to defend the indefensible, you have a problem. Now it looks like, of course, the current government, the Labour Party, have lost the support of one company that truly did admire and support them, at least for a while. We're talking, of course, about the Comcast-owned Sky News. Now this morning, basically, they sent out a minister, the rather lacklustre MP, Lisa Nandy, head of culture. Right, who would have guessed? And there was Lisa sort of trying to bat off her very best about the freebies and the scandals engulfing the current government, where she made this ill-fated mistake to the host. Basically, she pointed out that yes, you know, Sir Keir Starmer had indeed received freebies, but he'd now paid for them, only after being caught out, of course. But she then fired back and said, yes, but there were lots of people from Sky News at these events also.
Where, I mean, you know, most of Sky News...
tickets from Universal Music Group.
I mean, most of Sky News was at these events in these same boxes as well, to be completely fair.
Who was there?
And, well, you were there.
I paid for my tickets. I paid for my tickets.
Well, he's paying for his tickets.
Eventually you paid for them.
But you know, he's paying for his tickets and he's
Eventually,
clear
I paid
about
for mine
that because he thinks it's
8 months
important.
earlier.
But he...
So please don't do that.
No, but he genuinely does think it's important.
Who else
and
went
he is
apart
paying
from
for
me?
it.
From Sky?
Well, I went, and I've declared that in line with the ministerial code.
But you don't work for Sky.
But your suggestion is that somehow they shouldn't be going.
That's exactly my suggestion.
My point.
The host pointed out, in fact, that she paid for her tickets 8 months in advance, and don't suggest for one moment that others didn't. Now an investigation's going on behind the scenes to see who else was there in the corporate hospitality boxes. And once again, this is dragging the mainstream media into, shall we say, very muddy waters. I would suspect that this is going to be a huge gaffe for Lisa Nandy because, quite frankly, the host would not have said it if she didn't have a cast iron foolproof guarantee that there was nothing to hide. As for Lisa, quite frankly, she's now wiped away yet more support for the beleaguered Labour Party. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.